Hey guys, what's up? This is Jake, and I'm back for another one of my videos. Today, I'm talking about cards that could very well come off the ban list in future formats. Not cards like Yugioh the Destructor, or even Pot of Greed, because those cards have never come off due to their effects. But I'm talking about cards like maybe Morphing Jar, or Premature Burial, or, one I hope the most, Stratos, because I am a hero player, if you saw from my previous video. Now, first card that could come off the ban list. Painful Choice. For those of you who don't know what this card does, it says, select 5 cards from your deck and show them to your opponent. Your opponent selects one card among them. Add that card to your hand and discard the remaining cards to the graveyard. Now, that is not very good in today's meta, because, well, there are obviously effects that will stop it, and your opponent knows, plus your opponent knows what card you'll be getting, so Painful Choice doesn't really deserve to be on the ban list. It's been on for quite a while now. Another card that doesn't deserve to be on the ban list, Super Rejuvenation. Super Rejuvenation, Dragon decks are really no longer a thing now, because they did away with Dragon Rulers, the rulers, so not much to say for that one. As for others, we have Brain Control. You actually have to pay life points, so it's not like Change of Heart where you just lose a card to gain your monster. This one you actually have to pay life points, so it's not as versatile as it can be. And then we also have the Premature Burial, as I explained earlier, because you pay life points. And then for the traps, Royal Oppression, it does not deserve to be on there. Because you can only really pay, because if you have full 8,000 life points, you can only pay 10 times. And it works for both players, so that really doesn't deserve to be on the ban list either. Now, I'm going to talk about cards that will not come off the ban list no matter what people do. Which is the Black Forest, because of its ability to search for monsters that have 1,500 less defense than attack. That is very good in today's meta, because a lot of the search engines and stuff have low defense points. Unless you're playing Ghost Tricks and you're trying to search for a junk sheet, it doesn't work like that. Sangan. Only reason? Tour Guide is a card. Because the Tour Guide summons a Sangan, overlay, make some rank 3 like Levier or Alucard or number 17. Maybe even, no, not one, that's number 4. But anything like that. And detach it, search for another monster. Broken. Other cards, Yugioh the Destructor. Must I even explain this one? A lot of people don't probably even know what this card is. This card says that during the turn this card is sent to the graveyard, the owner of this card can activate trap cards from their hand. I mean, that's broken enough right there, but there's also an OTK for that. I might explain that in a later video, but that's Yugioh the Destructor. Other cards that can never come back. Pot of Greed. It's always a plus no matter what. There's no downside to Pot of Greed. It just says draw 2 cards from your deck. That's it. Cards that still can't come back are cards like Card Destruction and Cold Wave. One reason for Card Destruction, Dark World is a deck. For Cold Wave, you get this, you pull off OTKs. Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't want that. Konami doesn't want that. That's why those cards are banned. Heavy. I could see this might come off because you destroy your spell and trap cards too. But other than that, I really don't see anything else coming off. And honestly, guys, I really hope that Stratos comes off the list, because Stratos has no right to be on there whatsoever. I mean, some of these pages are a little empty because I'm using my hero deck. But this guy, he does not deserve to be on the ban list. I mean, if you want to ban one of those 2 cards, the reason they banned them because of this combo called A Hero Lives. But why don't you just ban A Hero Lives and drop Stratos to 2? It would help me especially because I have 2 Stratos. But other than that, that's my video, guys, and I will see you guys later in my next video.